Dear students, welcome to our online class. Today I am here to teach you a lesson from your literature book. The first lesson, the fun they had. Now, due to corona pandemic, we all are staying at home. There are some restrictions. Schools are closed. So we started online class, virtual class. You are staying at home, watching the videos and learning through an online platform. But actually, there are some differences between online class and real classroom. What are the differences? Now we are using modern technology because our situation needs it. Can you imagine the education of the future? How it will be? Can you imagine the education system after 1.5 century? So this lesson deals with such a theme. This story discusses about the school system in 2157. The lesson fun they had discusses about the education of the future. Dear students, look at this picture carefully. It shows the features of schools of the future. Learning through computers. In future, there will be facilities to learn through the computers. Nowadays also we are using, but in future we will depend upon computer more. There will be robotic teachers. Robots as teachers. And a virtual classroom, you can see a virtual classroom, online platform to learn. We will be depending upon e-texts, means text will be digital, letters, words, sentences, everything will be shown on the screen of the computer. These are some of the features of the education system of the future. The schools will be different from the present school system. Margie and Tommy, they are the important characters of the story. Margie is 11 years of age. In the year 2157, these two children, they are discussing about the past school system. They are comparing their school system with that of the past. Keep it in mind that the story happens in 2157. Margie and Tommy had a mechanical teacher, a machine for teaching. Their teacher is not a human being, it is a machine. Let us discuss the lesson in detail. The story is written by Isaac Asimov. He was born in Russia. He was a professor at Boston University. Dear students, this is a very small and interesting story. The story is set in the future. Right now, we are living in 2020, and the story is set in the year 2157. So, let us start the lesson. The lesson starts like this. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page headed 17th May 2157, she wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." Margie is the main character of the story. And she writes a diary on the night of 17th May 2157. She writes a diary. What did she write? She wrote in her diary that, "Today Tommy found a real book. Today Tommy found a real book." She is feeling so strange because in her times, real books do not exist. They only have e-books. So the real book printed on paper made her astonished, made her surprised. She got a chance to see a real book. It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. It was a very old book. And Margie then remembered her grandfather. Her grandfather had told her that his grandfather studied all the books that were printed on paper. Her grandfather already told her that his grandfather studied the books that were printed on paper. Stories were printed on paper that time. So this kind of book is very ancient. They cannot believe and they cannot imagine. So what the children did? They turned the pages which were yellow and crinkly. And it was awfully funny to read words that stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, you know. Margie is talking about the book that Tommy had found. She says that the pages of the book had turned yellow and they had been crushed as it was very old. Crinkly means with many folds or lines, something that is crushed. And the children found it very funny to read because the words stood still. They got surprised. Words are not moving. The books that Margie and Tommy read were online, e-books. And in the e-books, the words keep on moving. But in this book, printed book, the words are not scrolling. It stood still. For them, it was a strange experience. Letters are standing still, not moving. And then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had when they read it the first time. This was a strange experience for Margie and Tommy. The book is printed on a paper, and when they turned back to the previous page, the same words are there. The same words are staying permanently. But in e-book, they cannot see like that. In an e-book, the text keeps on changing on the screen. But this book, printed on a paper, if we go back, the same words stayed there permanently. So for the children, this was a very strange experience. Gee, said Tommy, what a waste. When you are through with the book, you just throw it away, I guess. Our television screen must have had millions of books on it, and it is good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away. Tommy disliked the printed book. He said that it was a waste. He told Margie that when you are through with the book, you just throw it away. He told Maggie that when she is reading the book, she would definitely throw it away. Whenever you complete reading a book, you have to throw it away. You cannot have some different story written on the same book. But look at our television screen. He felt that the computer screen was very good because the same screen had shown him many books and still he could read many more on it. So he says that computer screen is better than the book he found. On the computer screen, he can read many books and he would not have to throw that screen away. He would not throw that screen away once he had read the particular story. He felt that whenever we complete reading a book, we have to throw it away. But he would not have to throw that computer screen away once he had read a particular story. Same with mine, said Margie. She was 11 and she hadn't seen many books as Tommy had. He was 13. Margie agreed with Tommy's opinion. Margie was 11 years of age. She has not read as many books as Tommy had because Tommy was older to Margie. He was 13 years of age. Margie agreed with Tommy's opinion about printed books. She also says that books are better than printed books. She said, where did you find it? Margie asked Tommy that where had he found that printed books. In my house. He pointed without looking because he was just busy reading. In the attic. Attic is a space just below the roof used as a storeroom. Tommy replied to Margie that he found the printed book in the attic of his house. He pointed without looking. He pointed his hands because he was busy in reading the book. He did not move his eyes from the book. He said, he found the book in the attic of his house. What's it about? Margie asked. What the book was about. She asked what was the content of the book. School. Tommy replied that book was about school, about going to school, about the life at school. Margie was scornful. School. Margie was scornful. Scornful means contemptuous. Margie hated the word school. And she said that what was there to write about a school? She feels that there is nothing to write about a school. And she hated school. Why does Margie hate school? There is a reason. Margie always hated school, but now she hated it more than ever. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography, and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had taken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. Margie hated school because she had a mechanical teacher. Mechanical teacher means a machine that teaches. Margie hated that machine because it was giving her so many tests in geography and which were very difficult for her. She was performing very bad. The mechanical teacher had been giving her test after test in geography and she had been doing worse and worse until her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully. Finally, her mother thought that there was something wrong with the machine, so she had called the county inspector to check it. Her mother had shaken her head sorrowfully and sent for the county inspector. He was a round little man with a red face and a whole box of tools with dials and wires. County inspector came to check the mechanical teacher. He was a round little man and he had a red face. He was carrying a big box full of tools with the dials and wires. He arrived at Margie's house. She had no separate school. Her classroom is attached to her room itself. So he came to Margie's house and checked the mechanical teacher. Margie had hoped he wouldn't know how to put it together again, but he knew how, all right. And after an hour or so, there it was again, large and black and ugly, with a big screen on which the lessons were shown and the questions were asked. Margie had hoped that he wouldn't know how to put it together again. Margie hoped he wouldn't know how to put the parts of the machine together again, but he knew everything. Once he had opened the computer, Margie hoped that he would be unable to close it back. She did not like to study from this teacher. But the man knows everything. He was an expert, and within an hour, he repaired the computer and had closed it and made it ready to teach Margie once again. The county inspector came, he repaired the computer and had closed it. Margie wished that he would be unable to close it, but unfortunately, he closed it and made it ready to teach Margie once again. Now she gives a description of the computer. She feels that it is very huge. It is black in color. Her mechanical teacher is very huge and it is black in color, and she dislikes the appearance. It has a big screen and all the lessons appear on the screen, and many questions are asked on the same screen which are difficult for Margie. So there was a screen and all the lessons appear on that screen, and many questions are asked on the screen which are difficult for Margie. So this is Margie's teacher, a mechanical teacher. It is entirely different from the present day teacher. It is a machine. It has a screen and all the lessons appear on the screen, and many questions are asked on the same screen, and these questions were very difficult for Margie. Students, today we are concluding here. I think you got an idea about the content of the lesson. If you have any doubt, you can clarify it with me. Complete the given homework and send it in the group. Thank you for listening. Thank you very much.